Harakat Al-Shabaab al-Mujahideen, commonly known as Al-Shabaab, the Sunni Islamist military and political organization based in Somalia and active elsewhere in East Africa. It is actively involved in the ongoing Somali civil war and incorporates elements of Somali nationalism into its Islamist cause. Allegiant to the militant pan-Islamist organization Al-Qaeda since 2012, it has also been suspected of forging ties with Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb and Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula. Formed in the mid-2000s as part of the Islamic Courts Union, Al-Shabaab came to prominence during the 2006 to 2009 Somalia War, during which it presented itself as a vehicle for the waging of armed resistance against the occupying Ethiopian army. In subsequent years, it gained popular support from Somalis and became a dominant force in South and Central Somalia, defending large swaths of territory by fighting against the African Union mission to Somalia and the federal government of Somalia, as well as the latter's transitional predecessor. Al-Shabaab gained international prominence due to its recruitment of foreign fighters, including fighters who are from Western countries. Countries including the United States, the United Kingdom, and the United Arab Emirates have designated it as a terrorist organization, and the United States has militarily intervened in order to fight against the group. Between 2011 and 2013, a coalition which mostly consisted of East African forces led by the Somali government wrested a significant amount of territory from Al-Shabaab, including the capital city, Mogadishu. During the same period, the group was plagued by internal conflicts over its leadership and ideological direction, which intensified when, in February 2012, Al-Shabaab's leadership pledged allegiance to Al-Qaeda. It suffered further military losses in 2014 as a result of Operation Indian Ocean and the killing of its emir, Ahmed Abdi Godane, in an American drone strike, as well as the killing of other leaders. For several years thereafter, Al-Shabaab retreated from the major cities, but it remained influential in many rural areas and it prioritized guerrilla and terror attacks over territorial acquisitions. It is responsible for many high-fatality attacks, such as the 2013 Westgate shopping mall attack and the October 2017 Mogadishu bombings. Apart from its activities in Somalia, the group also operates in other East African countries, extending its insurgency to Kenya's border regions and carrying out an incursion into Ethiopia in late July 2022. Attendant to its recent resurgence, it was estimated to have increased its combat strength to between 7,000 and 12,000 fighters in February of 2022. Damn, that's very interesting. Blah blah blah, this is all boring, no one cares. This is what we came up. Ban on single-use plastics. In July 2018, Al-Shabaab announced a complete ban on single-use plastic bags within its territory in a broadcast in which it stated that they pose a serious threat to the well-being of humans and animals alike, and in the same announcement, it also imposed a complete ban on the logging of several species of rare trees. Some have argued that, whilst these environmentally conscious advances are welcomed, they are overshadowed by the group's terrorist activities. How others have mocked the United States and other countries for taking less action on climate change than a terrorist group. Response to COVID-19. Al-Shabaab acknowledged the existence of the COVID-19 pandemic and announced the formation of a coronavirus prevention and treatment committee. In mid-June 2020, the group announced that it had set up a coronavirus treatment center in Jarib, about 380 kilometers, 236 miles south of the capital, Mogadishu. Very interesting. Very interesting. Gracias.